to leave in 2016 think you have ignored democracy and we're about to sneak back into the EU. Is that what happened last night?
No, that's completely false, and I can confirm that the deal has been done. That's great news, but it's not about relitigating those arguments of the past. It's not about being a member of the EU or the single market or the customs union even. It is about removing some things, some unnecessary checks and frictions to trade and our security relationship with the European Union that we don't need. So it's about cheaper bills, it's about more secure borders, it's about jobs. To give you some specific examples of that, well, look, first of all, what we're seeking is if you are travelling to a European country, you can use the e-gates. It's easy to take your pet, so your life's going to be a little bit more straightforward. And particularly for my part of this, the trade side of it. Look, our trade with the European Union in goods has declined from where it should be following Brexit. On food and agriculture in particular, which is part of this agreement, we have a situation where despite having the same rules in place, our trade with Europe, our exports are down by about a fifth. We've got the same standards in place. We've got a lot of unnecessary checks that add to cost, add to complexity. If you've got the same rules in place, you can remove those, and that is what we're trying to do. Make people better off, make the country more secure, not the arguments of the past, but trying to make that relationship as smooth and as easy as it should be, just as we're trying to do with the US or India or any other major market for the UK around the world.
Specifically about one issue that's getting lots of people agitated, and that's about youth mobility. Young people up to the age of, 29, are being allowed freedom of movement. A week on from the Prime Minister saying he was cracking down on immigration, we risked becoming an island of strangers. Are we going to have freedom of movement for those young people?
No, we're not. So there's going to be no return to freedom of movement. We will agree the parameters of how we might set up a scheme going forward. But look, we have already...
There's going to be youth mobility and no cap on numbers.
No, so that's not correct. So we have 13 youth mobility schemes already with other countries around the world. You still need a visa to come. It's time limited. It's capped. You can't bring dependents. You can't access social security. So it's something completely different to freedom of movement. Actually, you take those existing schemes we have, and they are net negative on immigration, so more British young people leave for a short period of time than other people come to the UK. It's about 24,000 visas issued for youth mobility schemes last year. So immigration has got to come down, it's going to come down. That's through those changes announced last week. For instance, the skilled worker visa becoming a lot more restrictive. Real changes to the numbers, to be frank, that will come from that. Okay. This is relatively minor, but it's about opportunities for young people, and particularly for young people in the UK who want a little bit of time abroad early on in their lives.
Well, you're putting a very